Hi, today I wanted to show you my brand new pack for Neural Amp Modeler, which is a Metallica pack. The tones that you're hearing are basically my ToneX presets transferred to the Neural Amp Modeler, so if you don't have a ToneX, don't want to have a ToneX, this is probably the best way to get my tones on Neural Amp Modeler. If you are not familiar with Neural Amp Modeler concept, basically this is an open source project and you can get very accurate tones of like amps or modelers or basically any kind of hardware or software. You can of course use a standalone version, but I wouldn't really recommend it because you're not getting any kind of effects. So I actually have it loaded in Reaper and I have a couple of plugins. Basically it's a free reverb, reverbate, and a free analog rack delay by Nembrini. So in the pack you have included presets for battery, creeping death, enter Sandman, fade to black, fuel, hit the lights, master of puppets. Nothing else matters, one, sad but true, seek and destroy, unforgiven, and that's it. If you're not familiar with my tones, as I said, basically I'm always comparing them to stems. So they are not always sounding perfectly nice, but those are the tones that were used in those songs. So if you were to play along with an original Enter Sandman, it should blend like almost perfectly. I am using an Ibanez S320 with cheap AliExpress pickup, so that's nothing fancy. And this is what it sounds like. Without any effects, but I would recommend to add some kind of small reverb, because Metallica usually has some kind of reverb on their guitars, and it's, if there is nothing, it won't sound right, okay? Of course you can mess with those parameters. For example, let's add a little bit more wet. Okay, so let's change to Enter NEM Solo. And without delay, it basically won't sound right, or any kind of like longer reverb. So let's add the delay. And this settings around 391, 100% offset. Basically, it's some kind of a ping pong delay, and it works the best, at least in my opinion, for all kinds of leads. Of course, I will need an wah to make it sound right, but you know, this is what we are getting at the very basic level. Okay, let's change to fade to black without delay. Fade to black lead. Fuel. So that's pretty much it. You can use this pack with a freeware Tonocracy. You can of course use it with a neural amp modeler or with a paid Genome. If you enjoyed this pack, you can get it on my galtonstudio.com. Make sure to check out my free NEM pack, which will be here. And see you in the next video. Bye bye!